Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. You're welcome to Dina Ano. If you're watching this video, it means you made it to 2023. So happy new year guys. I'm happy to have you all back to the channel. If you're an oldie on this channel, an OG, you should know that what we do here is reviews, basically perfume reviews, hair reviews, and any video that basically comes to mind. But these are the major things that you will find here on this channel. If that piques your interest already, then definitely do keep on watching. For everybody that have made one resolution or the other this year, I pray that you have the grace to keep it, because it's one thing to make a resolution and a promise, and it's another thing to actually keep your resolution. For me personally, I don't do that anymore. I just set goals for myself that I want to achieve, and yeah. Okay, so let's get straight to today's video. Today's video, I'm going to be reviewing another Mousuf perfume, and this is the particular Mousuf that I will be reviewing. So this is Mousuf Wardi. I don't know if it's Wardi or Wadi, but we're just going to stick with Wadi. So this is Mousuf Wardi. It comes in this pink pouch. So cute, so girly. And at the back, you see the write-up where you have the name of the company. You have the list of ingredients, both in English and in Arabic. I've reviewed two other Mousuf variants, the normal Mousuf and the Mousuf Ramadi, the green one. So if you would like to watch those, I'll leave that linked down in the description bar so you can follow. You know, I've reviewed those other two. This one is now the Mousuf Wadi. I'm not gonna lie, the person that actually made me decide to finally get this particular Mousuf was because of her review that she did. And yeah, that's her. I don't know if you can see her. That's her over there. She actually said that the Mousuf Wadi was a dupe for Angel Nova by Thierry Mugler. So that piqued my interest immediately. I'm like, okay, because in my mind, like, this is one of the recent variants of the Mousuf perfumes. So I feel like, oh, because the initial one was really hot selling, probably that's why they are making more and more. I've tried normal Mousuf, I've tried Mousuf Ramadi. I mean, what else could they possibly surprise me with, you know? So after her review, I decided to get this in December, and I decided to use this throughout the Christmas period / New Year, so that I can come here and give you guys a proper review. So in this review, guys, what you will be expecting, I just introduced it to you. So I'm going to unbox it, and then you're going to get notes and the description of the perfume. You're also going to get performance, usage, longevity, price, and availability. If that's something that you are interested in, you are definitely here for a sweet ride. So let's take it out. Let's unbox this. This is how it comes actually. No other extra packaging like the other Mousuf. I love how strong and sturdy the cover is. Can you guys see? And this is actually pink, light baby pink. This year tends towards the feminine side. Like, it looks very feminine, and guys, just look at this. I love this. Okay, so finally, let us spray this out. Oh my god, I can perceive this from the cover because I've been using it, you know, throughout the December period. But for the purpose of this video, let me spray it right here. Guys, can you see this atomizer? Can you see? It smells so good. I do not perceive any form of alcohol whatsoever from this perfume. I do not perceive any form of oud whatsoever from this perfume. The first thing you get is this rich burst of strawberry, and then later on you start to perceive rose. I perceive roses and I perceive strawberries here, and then later you tend to get musk, which is very common with feminine perfumes. And musk is always used to like end perfumes most of the times, and anytime musk is used, it always goes so well with the feminine energy with women. Okay, so guys, I went online to try to get the notes of this perfume. It will interest you to know that I couldn't find any. Even on Fragrantica, I couldn't find any notes at all for this particular perfume. That's one thing I want to say. Like, perfume makers, try as much as possible to include the notes of your perfumes in your packaging so people can know what they're buying, or on your website, because when we go to your website, we do not see notes there. So I couldn't get any notes, but I'm just going to go off with what I can smell here. So I smell strawberry, and I smell very floral notes. That's what I get here, and the floral particularly is rose. I perceive rose here strongly, and strawberry. The strawberry I perceive here is not like a fresh kind of strawberry. You know, when strawberry has dried and you put it in your nose, for me, that's what I perceive. I perceive very, very dried notes here. Dried strawberry. I perceive rose, fresh rose. It smells like fresh rose. And then you start to get musk at the end of this fragrance and throughout, like the musk and the rose just keeps, you know, it smells super, super, super good. And even on YouTube here, I've tried to see other reviews and see probably if they were able to get notes, but same thing. Okay, so I'm just going off with what I smell. Yeah, let me say one thing. When I was trying to get notes, I couldn't. I decided to go and search what the meaning of Mousuf, what the meaning of Wardi, and then I found out that Wardi means rose. Anything that is rose like, that is Wardi. So I'm like, oh, no wonder this smells exactly like Wardi. And I know it smells exactly like rose. I know another thing I noticed with the ARD AL ZAAFARAN, if I haven't mentioned this already, this perfume is a perfume by ARD AL ZAAFARAN. I noticed that any perfume that ARD AL ZAAFARAN decides to include the Wardi to it, they always make it pink color, which signifies that it is meant for women, and also that it contains rose as part of the ingredient majorly that is in their perfume. So that's for the description. Okay, that's what you get when you perceive this perfume. So let's move to performance. Okay, for performance, the first time I sprayed this, right, I was like, okay, this smells absolutely nothing like the initial Mousuf that came out. This smells so different. I was so shocked at how it smells. And for somebody like me that doesn't like floral perfumes, I love this. It gives me, it smells dry. It smells, I wouldn't say woody, but it smells dry. Like, if you understand what I'm trying to explain. So it wasn't really giving me such fresh florals. I do not like floral perfumes that are so fresh. Oh no. So I started like, okay, what's going on? This smells good. It smells mature. This is a very, very mature fragrance. Like, if you spray this and you come in, people are going to look at you 2 or 3 times. You're like, who's that? And if you dress really hot and you spray this, hey, it's only billionaires that will be talking to you. I'm very serious about this. I actually, when I first brought it out, my mom liked the packaging. I was showing her that, oh, this is a fragrance that I just got. She was like, it's so nice. Oh. And then when we were going out that day to the market, she sprayed it on herself and I sprayed a different one on myself. Throughout when we're in the market, I was perceiving one particular scent. And I was wondering, like, is it that every store we enter today, you know, are using the same air freshener, or the people who are selling there are actually using the same or the people that are actually selling, they're actually using the same perfume? I don't get it, but something actually smells so nice and mature. And since it was Kaduna, I was like, of course, this is the home of like rich Arabian perfumes. Northerners don't joke with their scent. I tell you, they do not joke. They scent very exotic. Like, I could perceive something very exotic. So I was wondering, how was this scent? I forgot that my mom actually had it on. When we go back home, I was still perceiving. I'm like, this scent followed me to the house again. Mind you, we had left the house at around 9 a.m. in the morning. I was still perceiving it around 9:10 in the night. So then I remember that, oh, when I came close to my mom, she had this perfume on. Guys, the next day I was so excited to put it on myself, which I did. I sprayed it on my hair as well throughout that day. Even, you know, it's so easy for you to get used to a scent that you don't perceive it on yourself. It's other people that will be perceiving it, not this one. Any movement you do, this perfume, you will perceive it. Days later, even on the wig I had it on, my sister brought that wig out of the bag and the scent just came out. And I don't know why I always forget that it's this perfume. I'm not just used to it like the normal Mousuf. If I perceive Mousuf anyway, even if you decide to mix it with other perfumes, I shall know. That's how strong Mousuf is, okay? And I was telling her that, what perfume did you spray? God, that wig smells nice. And she's like, what do you mean? I didn't spray, I just brought. Then I remember again, oh my God, is this Mousuf? So this Mousuf, for performance, it performs very well. For longevity, it lasts. For me, I would have said a week. because if you're actually rating perfumes in terms of performance, like the projection, silage, and how long lasting it is, for projection, it projects fantastic. Online, from polls I've seen, people rate it between moderate to strong, but for me, I say strong. It's strong. Then for projection, it projects mad. It projects loudly. I'm going to say about 85 to 90%, which is a good percentage. It has a very strong projection. For silage, of course, you get silage. Like I said, when she brought the wig out, the entire room starts to scent like it. I mean, what more do you want? It steals the show. It's a showstopper. Anything you come in contact with, if you have this on, if you sit on a chair, once you leave, the chair starts to smell like you. If you touch anything, it starts to smell like you. So it has a very good sillage. Why do I say silage? Sillage. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, it has a very, very good sillage. For longevity, you can get strong 72 hours out of this, strong 24 hours, and let me know if I exaggerate. Strong 24 hours out of this, but it does last more than 24 hours. So lastly, let's talk about price and availability. This particular Mousuf is not so easy to get. That's what I've realized. Not so easy to get. The best way to get products, guys, the easiest way not to stress yourself, just go to Instagram and type the name of whatever it is you want. It will give you different pictures. You can also check different accounts of people that have posted something related to it. That's the easiest way to actually get this. You can even, to narrow down your search, you can say Mousuf Wardi Abuja, Mousuf Wardi Lagos, just to help, you know, to ease your stress depending on your location, or Mousuf Wardi USA or whatever. For availability is not very common as to the other ones. This, like I said, is somehow new amongst all the Mousuf variants. For price, for retail, it retails around 8,000 naira to 10,000 naira. Yep, for retail, between that price. For wholesale, of course, it's cheaper. I'm not going to say how much it costs for wholesale, but the truth is, for wholesale, it's way, way, way cheaper. And you know, if you're buying wholesale, you're not just going to buy this, you have to buy this. It has to be more than one at least. So that's when you get that wholesale price. But for retail price, it's between 8,000 naira to 10,000 naira. So I hope I was able to do this review justice. For people who are still thinking, should I get this, should I not get this? It is an amazing perfume. Amazing. My entire room now smells so good. It lasts on the skin for good 8 to 9 hours, and on cloth or any other object that is like a non-living object, it will last 24 hours and even 72 hours and beyond, guys, because my wig still smells like it. If I put it close to my nose, not this one actually, it still smells like it. So hope you guys enjoyed this review. Give this video a thumbs up, share, and leave your comment if you've used this before. How does it smell? And what notes do you perceive from it, since I'm just going off on what I perceive with my nose? Mwah. Bye.